increasingly aggressive information attacks, first of all targeting the young generations, lying on every step, distorting historical truth,
Jim Crow Joe, old Joe, you better
attacking our culture, the Russian Orthodox Church, and other traditional religious institutions in our country. Now look at what they're doing with their own peoples. They're destroying the institution of family, their cultural historical identity, and various perversions with regard to children up to pedophilia are accepted as the new norm, and priests are forced to recognize.
I'm gonna let this thing play, but I want you to understand, they hate when Putin say he will protect the family. He will protect, I hate to say this, the Christians, the children. He's going to protect the mind of the young boys, the mind of the young girls. They will not be, have to be around perverted adults. He just said, you hear him. They'll tell y'all, that don't sound like no, I keep telling y'all, this like a crazy person. Hell no, very sane leader. He know your country ran by perverts who are preying on the children and who don't give a damn about the family anymore. That's what Putin fighting for. The family. Protect the children. Honor the father and the mother. That was your ancestral principles. I keep bringing that up. You are now in Sodom and Gomorrah. You live in a wicked land. You live in a wicked life. You don't even remember. You have no ties. Y'all keep talking about our culture. You don't have no ties to your damn culture unless you understand that language. But to understand that language, everything that man just said, it's hate speech. Oh, Putin just targeted all of the, name it. Everything your ancestors taught you religiously and in the church, they say that's hate speech. You don't have one leader that can come out and speak on that good old time religion that you was taught in that church about the family and how you raise your children. That's hate speech. Now, you better remember who telling you to speak on your traditions as a people. You are a hate mongerer, and you should be outcast in society.
And officiate same-sex weddings. People can live however they want, and we in Russia have never intruded into people's private life. And we're not going to do that. But what we want to say is maybe they should take a look in the scripture, into the holy book of any great religion. It says that the family is a union between woman and man. And these holy texts are now being increasingly doubted in the West.
The holy text. What holy text? The holy text of your ancestors he's talking about, man. Wake up. Snap out of it. Well, ain't nobody else got no holy text, bro. You need to stop that. I've been telling y'all are people. Your ancestors were the people of all the spiritual books. Spirituality is not something everybody is blessed with. That's nonsense. Some people are lack of it, void of it. In them, it is not. And they love it. They love to tell you that they follow demonic accent and wicked principles. To be free means to do anything, pedophilic, anything. There is no anything you stopping them from. I ain't free. You can't. This is you built. This country is built on. They can do anything. For one, until Martin Luther King was marching, wasn't no such thing as rape. That's why they had written laws. A wife couldn't even say no to her husband. Imagine that. Y'all, hell, what? You a woman? Wasn't no going to court. You never heard of rape until the 1900s. Unless it's an Indian or a colored. Oh, then they rape you. White man was never charged with no rape. That's unheard of in that society. That's just true. See, we got to tell the truth. Shame the goddamn devil. Because in society, you have patrilineal and matrilineal systems. What Putin is talking about is the great mother system. You see? You honor the father and the mother. See, the mother is the creator. We're talking about creation. Man, you're never going to give no birth unless it's a scientific, wicked, demonic experiment. Get that through your goddamn head. Most things in earth gives birth to create. Yeah, man, you can help to create, but we're talking about the giving birth here. So these great ancestral spiritual teachings of the mother, the father, and the baby and the child, that's a divine teachings. A lot is tied into that. Now you may have people come along, put certain names to it and all that stuff, but you got to dig deep in it to get the understanding. But the West is killing the understanding, cutting the umbilical cord, so you won't be tuned to the great ancestral information. This man is high. How do they know about the spiritual teachings and you don't? How is Putin preaching spirituality at his pulpit today? Come on, you gotta know what's going on.
Anglican Church is now considering the idea of a gender-neutral God. What can we say? God forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Millions of people in the West realize that they're being led towards a spiritual catastrophe. People are going mad, and this does not seem to be treatable. But this is their problems, and it is our duty to protect our children, and it's something that we are going to do, to protect them from degradation. It is obvious that the West will be trying to shatter our unity and support traitors who despise their native land and who want to have a profit on their country's troubles. Those who choose the path of traitorship, who carry out terrorist attacks against our country,